least from the conversations I saw online, do you think this is an issue where Google's shoving too many features in, and it's just somebody wants something just like they just want to keep it simple, just keep, give me my simple analytics versus, loading up with maybe features I'm not going to
Right.
use.
No, I don't think it's a features thing, though it is a keep it simple thing. In truth, it's lacking quite a few of the features that Universal Analytics has, at least at this point. I think it is just more of a we're used to a page view being a page view and being able to open the UI and see a page view report or a pages report. Whereas GA4 is more of a we're going to leave it a little bit wider open for you to define what it is that you want to track. So, page views, but everything's an event now. And Google, Adobe's doing something very, very similar with the Web SDK that there's no more S.T or S.TL beacon. It is you define that this beacon was a page view and therefore increments your page view report once, and there may not even be an out of the box page view report. It's you are the architect of all of it, which is, again, powerful, flexible, the way of the future for folks who already have that kind of mindset, then fantastic. But it's just a much higher learning curve and resources, much more resource intensive. Yeah, that's how I see it, at least. Turn on my do not disturb. People stop pestering me. Yeah.
So, I mean, we've spent some time talking about, some of the recent developments we see is like, on the not so positive side.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like people like, this feeling of like people being forced down a specific path. Over say the last 2 years, what do you see maybe like in the data architecture and implementation world? What have you seen that we kind of fall under the positive side of things? Like, hey, this is a stark improvement over past years.
Workspace keeps getting better and better. Yeah, I will say that the tools are providing a lot more powerful. And I don't want to portray what I was talking about of GA and Adobe kind of pushing orgs more and more towards being advanced. I don't want to portray that as a wholly negative thing because it's not. For orgs that are ready for it, I actually think it is fantastic. CJA is fantastic. Um, and I'm sure that if I knew GA4 better, and I had an org that was ready to really dive into it and get a little bit more data sciencey perhaps or whatever, I'm sure it would be fantastic too. So yeah, it's not entirely negative. I just see it as making the barrier to entry for analytics much, much higher. And to me, that's the negative aspect of it. But I do think moving more to this event-based model of it's not just a page loading, it's you define what it was that happened. I do think that makes a lot of sense. We live in a world of single page apps and or mobile apps or whatever. And, page views aren't really the thing anymore anyways, and we need to start thinking differently. It's just it's a transition.